I'm Von Riff. Today we're going to do some brake pads. This is a 2013 Subaru Forester. We're going to start on the front left wheel. Chalk the rear wheel with a wheel chalk or a brick or a piece of wood or something to keep the car from rolling out the garage or through the garage door.
Find a suitable place to put your jack and lift your car till the front wheel is just about to clear the ground.
Break all your wheel lugs loose until they're all loose, and then complete lifting the wheel off the ground. Remove the wheel. Roll it somewhere out of the way. So we're going to remove this, replace the brakes, put this back on. For some extra safety, add a jack stand. You don't want this to fall on your leg. Now we're going to remove this bolt and this bolt with 14mm on a ratchet from your metric socket set. Complete removing the nuts and pull this section, the caliper, off and gently place it back here out of the way. These brakes actually look in fairly good condition, but we'll remove them anyways. So you remove the pads. There's a lot of meat left on there. It's critical we remove the spring clips as well, because uneven wear and tear can occur to your rotors if you leave these spring clips on there. That's the top one. That's the bottom one. A good brake kit should come with new spring clips. I'm going to take a little vacuum cleaner and clean up some of this dust. Spring clips, pads, backing grease, and put some of that grease on the spring clips, on the backs of these pads, and these little surfaces here. I've cleaned up my area, but yeah, let's not forget these. Pull these guys out. Clean them and lube them up with some good graphite grease. I'm using a quick grip clamp to compress my discs. You will need to compress your discs. When you compress your discs, you need to keep an eye on your brake fluid. You're gonna fill this reservoir up over high, and you'll probably have to use a turkey baster or something to suck some of it out. So note that the spring clips with those little wings on them there went on the bottom. So you want to make sure the brake pad that goes in there, here's the old ones, is the one with the little arm on it, because that slides up and down on that little spring clip there. See? Just like that. Both sides. There you go. Now you just got to torque those bolts back up tight. I usually I put this one in up here, and then I kind of swing the whole thing down, and then I put the bottom one in, kind of compress everything so it fits on there. Should slide right on there. When you go to compress those those pistons, if you squeeze one, the other one starts to come out. You'll need to put some kind of a block in there so you can squeeze them both at the same time. In my case, I did not have to. Also, once this is on there and snug, go pump your brakes and recompress that and put some of that brake fluid back down in. You might be able to do both of your brakes and then reevaluate your
brake reservoir and see if you need to add any or remove any brake fluid.
Clean those bolts. Put a little tiny bit of anti-seize on them. Get your torque wrench. Torque them. If they're 14 millimeter, torque them to 27.5 foot-pounds. Put some anti-seize on your wheel studs. Put your wheel back on. I like to clean up some of the excess grease in here, so it's not like flying around. Well, that's how I, Von Riff, do a brake pad replacement on my wife's car. So you do it at your own risk, but that's how I do it. So there you have it. Good luck. Don't forget to read the manuals, check YouTube, do it right. Use your torque specs, use the anti-seize, torque those wheels, put it back on the ground, do the other side, and there you have it. That's all, folks. See ya.